Men's accessories. There are a few things that are vital to your visual success. So let's start with ties. Ties are a great opportunity to showcase your personality, even when you're wearing a suit, of course. Then we also have the watch, and a watch should be approximately the size that your wrist can handle. I know men and women use a watch as a status symbol, and it certainly is one of the ways women always think they know how wealthy a man is by the watch he has chosen. So depending on the shape of your face, that actually has a correlation between the shape of the face of the watch that I recommend you choose. So if you have a large, strong bone structure and featured cheekbones, then you could choose something in the way of a watch that is very powerful visually. So you can have different sizes and shapes to the watch based on the size of your wrist and also your bone structure. If you are a cool season, meaning a summer or a winter, and you have black or gray hair, you probably would want a silver tone in the watch in the way of the metal. And if you have warm hair coloring, like my golden hair, then a yellow gold in the metal of the watch would be your very best choice. I know not too many men wear rings, but a ring looks very good, and as long as it's not too many rings or too many necklaces, as we see some cultures doing, that also should be minimized so that each item shows up beautifully. Another great accessory for you to consider is a beautiful pen. And years ago, and even currently, Mont Blanc used to be the pen of choice. However, I've discovered other brands of pen that have beautiful colored barrels and much more interesting than so many other people that have the same Mont Blanc. So I choose Pelican pens, and I have found that they are fabulous. Now, I personally prefer a fountain pen. However, when traveling on a flight, a fountain pen is not the answer, as they could explode. So the beautiful rollerball pens are equally as lovely. Another fashion accessory for a man, of course, is his belt, and I do recommend a high-quality belt. It will last longer, it will look better, and of course it needs to fit the belt loops. Black is a great starting choice, and depending on the jewelry color that you've chosen, either white gold platinum or the yellow gold, then choose the belt buckle in the same kind of color. That will work well for you. Avoid a round belt buckle, particularly if you have a full tummy. That's going to make you look rounder through the tummy, and that is not your desired outcome, is it? Then we go into socks, and I recommend most men for business situations, and of course it's going to depend on your culture and how hot it is, but we do recommend the calf-length socks. And in America we see a lot of the gold toe socks. This is a moderately priced item, but many men prefer it. It seems to breathe well. And if you're wearing a very dressy shoe, you want a finer weave in the sock, and then you get into a casual shoe or maybe a khaki pair of trousers and a slip-on loafer, then you could use a thicker fabric in the sock. And then those men who really love to dress up, we have beautiful socks at some of the Italian stores that are simply to die for. Nice patterns and very chic. You have a choice, gentlemen, of wearing socks that are the color of your suit or the color of your shoe. When you're starting out and you're just getting a feel of all of this, and also not to draw attention to your socks, because of course you want all the attention at the face, you would choose black socks to go with your black shoes. So most men, I do recommend that you choose black, and of course black shoes with the lace-up is the most prestigious and formal of the shoes, other than a dress or an evening shoe. But a beautiful slip-on Italian loafer is also quite lovely, and that is also an option for you. Take good care of your shoes. They are expensive, several $100s and much more. That's why I recommend the shoe trees, especially for the men, and that will keep your items looking fabulous for a very long time. Now, you may find that you want the heels or even the front of the soles done with a new sole, and that's okay too. That might happen after a year of wearing, maybe 2 years, depending on the shoe and how you take care of them. So get up, dress up, and look sharp because women love a well-dressed man. I'm Gloria Starr, international image, etiquette, communication, and a leadership coach. Lots of great details and upcoming seminars on my website at gloriastarr.com, and Starr has 2 R's.